Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff in this video. To be honest, I'm going to be doing both of my hands, I'm going to be doing some nails, and then I'm also going to be unboxing and showing you guys a few new 𝘈𝘮𝘂𝘶𝘂 products, which I'm so excited about. So this is going to be a longer than usual video, which I hope you guys enjoy. It took me a long time to record, and I just hope you guys enjoy it. So here is the first 𝘈𝘮𝘂𝘶𝘂 product. It is one of their brand new drills, which it is so pretty, super lightweight, and I am definitely using it for my nails today. And guess what? I'm actually keeping these nails on, so you guys will be seeing a step-by-step on how I do my nails and what it comes with. The drill, it comes with 2 drill bits, a hand file, this 2, 4, 6 piece drill bit, which I always use the mandrel bit because you can just never have enough of those. What I'm going to be doing is I'm putting it in already because that's the first drill bit I'm going to be using today, of course, when I'm doing my nails. And then it comes with the charger, some sanding bands, and then these super cute nail stickers. I didn't even realize that they were like the drill and like the lamp and a whole bunch of super cute 𝘈𝘮𝘂𝘶𝘂 products. They're just super adorable, and it comes like in a little baggie. I'm not sure how many there are, but there are a lot. They're just so cute. And then a case for the actual drill itself. It's a leather brown case. And then here we are showing you the UV LED lamp, which is also brand new to their website. My discount code and everything will be down below in the description box of this video if you guys are interested in using it, purchasing, because let me tell you guys, after using these products, they are amazing. Look at how thin and how pretty, innovative this lamp is. At first I didn't really know how to use it. It does come with a user manual, so read it, you guys, because I had no idea. But it's like, how do I say, like touchless, or like you just tap it on the top and it turns on, and it switches between a UV and LED lamp, which is super cool. I had never seen that before, so yeah, I loved it. First thing I'm doing is I'm grabbing my Crafts by 9 fine pink sanding bands, which are available on my website. And just look at how pretty they are. Pink background, pink sanding bands. And then the Crafts by 9 nail tips that I'm using. You can write on that line what kind of tips they are, but I haven't done that. I'm using my 3XL stiletto tips. The pink nail glue from Nail House. And yeah, let's just get started with my nails. So like I said, I'm gonna actually be doing both of my hands. I am almost 9 months pregnant, and so I wanted to do my nails. I want to be prepared. I wanted to do them short and something different. I don't really do almond nails on myself, and so I wanted to do them. Like I said, like I wanted them to be short, you know, 'cause I'm gonna have a newborn, but I also wanted to have something on my nails because I haven't had acrylics on my nails for so long that I've actually kept, obviously, because I only do videos for YouTube and Instagram and stuff, so I didn't have any nails on me. But I want to keep these on up until, you know, after I give birth. So if I need to do a fill in a few weeks, or, you know, whatever, I can do that. But yeah, I really like these nails. It's something different that I don't normally do. And when I like to do almond nails, which I rarely do, but I like them to be like skinny almond, if that makes sense. It's like a tapered square, where it's not a square, but it's not coffin. It's like in between. It's the same thing with these. Like I like almond, like a skinny almond in between a almond and a stiletto, if that makes sense. So yeah, I was trying something a little bit different too, because I'm actually going to be using the stiletto nail tips, which made it a lot easier for me to file and stuff. So I definitely recommend you doing that. And the first thing that I did is I went over my nails with the pink sanding band, and let's see, I just completely lost my train of thought, of course. But I went over my natural nail to take off any oils that your nails naturally produce. So you definitely need to do that. It avoids any lifting. And I didn't push back my cuticles because I had so much cuticle. So I kind of just went over it with the sanding band, and then I just grabbed a cuticle nipper and just took them off, which was, you know, it helped save time. The acrylics that I'm using are called Santa's Lap, which is a gorgeous nude acrylic. The dehydrator is from my website, Crafts by 9. The primer is from Tones Products. And now we are just applying the tips. So I'm not too used to these tips because they're pretty brand new to my website. I love the length. I would have kept this length, honestly, you guys know I love my long nails. But what I did is I pre-measured all of my nail tips to make sure that they fit on my nails on both of my hands. And then I put them to the side so they were ready to go. I put away my tip box, and then now I'm going in with the actual applying of the tips. So I like to apply them this way because I have noticed that when I'm like facing my hand and applying the tips, a lot of the times they're crooked. So I like to just face my hand out, as you see in the video, and then apply the tips directly onto the nail like that, because I feel like it comes out more straight and I don't have to remove the nail tip and then apply it again because it's crooked. So then I'm cutting it to my desired length, and I definitely use the nail tip cutters, and I put it underneath so I can visually see how short they're going to be, and I want them all to be exactly the same, of course. So you can already see that they're already skinny coffin right here because of the stiletto. It cuts it down. But then I'm obviously going to go in and hand file. So this process did take a long time, you guys. I think this video was over an hour long, maybe even more. But obviously I cut it down. But it did take a long time because I wanted it to be like really nice, you know. And it did take me 2 days to finish because one day I did all of this, the application and all of that, and the acrylic application and the actual hand filing and using the e-file, sealing my cuticles. And then day 2 I went in with some nail art. So I'm grabbing my Melody Susie nail file, and I like to file a little bit at the bottom, and this kind of creates like an almond shape in the corners. It kind of cuts the corners instead of them being sharp. When you put the nail file underneath, it curves them in a little bit, so that way it's a little easier to do the almond shape. And then of course you go in and file the rest. You keep looking, because if you file too much on one side, it's going to be super skinny on one side only, and it's going to start to go crooked. So you need to make sure that you're like eyeballing and making sure that I mean, you don't have to count the amount of times you file on each side, but just be very mindful of that. So this is what one of the nails looks like, and we're going to obviously go in with all 10 because we're going to do both hands. And yeah, you basically shape it however you want. You could go a little bit shorter. I actually on day 2 filed them a little bit shorter because I felt like, yeah, they were skinny almond, but I felt like they were too skinny at the top, and so they were kind of bugging me. And so I did go in and file them a little bit more at the top to make them shorter and a little bit more almond. And I like this length. I think it's a really nice length. It's not too much, and I think I can handle it. I've been so used to having super long nails for so many years. So these are definitely on the shorter side. They're very cute though, and I really liked how they make my hands look. I already have like super long fingers, but I really like how it accentuates that. Like, I like it. So I really like this shape. Maybe later on, once I start getting my longer nails again, I'm gonna start doing like long almond or like stilettos and stuff, trying different shapes, because I really did enjoy this shape. So here is a difference, and now we're both done with both hands. And I'm going in with a dust brush, just going over the entire nails, the entire hand. And then with my lint-free pink wipes, I grabbed the Young Nails Swipe. And I'm going over all of my fingers because I don't want any dust left behind. We're going to go in with the application. And if you leave any dust on your fingers, you can see it. You're going to be able to see it when you're applying. So you just want to get rid of all of that. I apply 1 coat of dehydrator on all of the natural nails. And then I'm going to be using the primer from Tones products. And I go over with 2 coats on the nail. I always make sure to go in with 2 coats. So I go over from the pinky to the thumb with 1 coat, and then I do it again a second time. And this just, I don't know, like, it gives me peace of mind that there's going to be no lifting on the nails, and it makes it last a really long time. I've had, you know, I rarely have any problems with lifting, and so I like doing this. Honestly, you guys, I don't know if I kept that clip in, but I accidentally had grabbed another dehydrator that looked like the Tones primer, and so I applied dehydrator on this hand like 4 times because I thought it was the primer, but it wasn't. But I realized it before, so then I changed it. I grabbed my primer and I fixed it, but nothing to worry about because of the dehydrator. All it does, it's basically what you did with the sanding band. Just took off all of the oils from your natural nail, so it's not a biggie. It wasn't like a huge thing. I just went over with the primer and fixed that, solved it, moved on. So now we are going with the actual application. Now let me tell you guys something so funny. My application is pretty fast when it comes to doing super long nails, but with these short nails, I took so much longer than I would with long nails, extra long nails. And I found that to be so funny because I'm like, but these are so short. Why did it take me that long for application? But it's because, you know, I'm not used to this length, and also the way I use the same application method that I would for super long nails, and I just wanted them to be like, you know, a good apex and have a good thickness. And yeah, so I use the Chiaroscuro monomer, the Not Polish acrylic powder, and the acrylic brushes from my website, Crafts by 9, and I believe it's in the number 12. I wanted to use a smaller brush, and I absolutely loved it. So you can see like like when I apply the 2 beads, you can see kind of like an indent towards the tip of the nail, but I just go in with a 3rd bead and then blend up and down, and it fixes that. So I like to go a little bit more on the thicker side, and then once I go in with my hand file and my e-file, I'll fix it, you know, and go over it and just fix it off of that. But I'd rather go thicker than thinner, because if it's too thin, obviously I'm going to go in and hand file and then realize that it's too thin, and I'm going to have to go back again, clean it up, all of that. So I'd rather just, you know, apply a little bit more acrylic if I need to, just so it's a nice length and the nice thickness and stuff, and then I can fix it later on and make it thinner with the e-file. So here is the application, and I'm going to be leaving that in for you guys. I did do my other hand off camera because I do get very close to my other hand. I am ambidextrous, but I get really close to my other hand, and I get off of the like the camera doesn't show. I get off the view, so I basically have to trim all of that. And yeah.